Welcome back, everybody, to George Does Stuff, the worst knife reviewing channel on the YouTubes and points beyond, possibly planet, solar system, why not the galaxy? We're just awful here. Anyway, today I have a pseudo unboxing for you. This is a knife that I've already unboxed, but I have not carried. So I just repackaged it for you. I hope I can get that away. Did you guys see that? You guys might have seen it. You'll probably know, and it'll probably be in the title anyway, but hey, why not? Here we go. This high dollar packaging here from our friends at Kershaw. It's got a little crap in there that's not really important. And today we have the mini Iridium. I don't keep it a secret that I like, the older I get, the more I like smaller knives, and this absolutely qualifies. This is a dainty little guy, and I think this is a fantastic looking knife. One of the most ironic things about this knife is that it generally runs more than the regular size Iridium. It actually costs more, which I think is hilarious because it actually has less materials in it than the Iridium does, and it's made out of the same materials. We have aluminum scales. I'm assuming that's an aluminum backspacer. In this case, they have a nice anodized, kind of a copperish color, gold copperish, unlike the regular Iridium, which is kind of a burnt orange. You have this copper colored pivots. I'm sure they're not using actual copper for the pivots. The Iridiums use an axis lock, or whatever the Kershaw version is. Maybe I'll notate it up there what exactly that is. If you saw my review or anybody else's review on the Iridium, this is the exact same design, just shrunk down about 30%, and it looks absolutely spectacular. I think the color accents they use on this are great. I'm a huge fan of blue. I like me some blue knives. I'll have some over here on the side that I might show her in a minute. It has a reversible clip, which is kind of nice. And again, one of the great things about these axis locks in general, whether they be Kershaw or any other knife, is that if you have a reversible clip, it makes it a truly ambidextrous knife because it's an ambidextrous lock. It's got a really, really great action, really nice and smooth. Sits on some bearings, and it's just easy to flick around. It's got an excellent blade shape. It's got that really nice little swedge on there. The top view is really nice. You can see it kind of sleek in and then widen back out to at least give the appearance of more meat around the tip to kind of give it a little bit more durability. But this is a dainty knife. This is not a hard task to use. This is kind of a gentleman's knife. This is a really great size EDC. It's small enough that, if you want to put it in a suit pocket or something like that, it's not going to tear anything out. It's not super heavy. If you want to take the clip off to make it really slick inside and maybe put a little lanyard on there, it's not a problem. I think it's a very stylish, classy looking little knife. It's made out of D2 steel, which I'm sure if you've watched more than 2 videos of my channel, and I don't know why you would, but if you have, you would know that D2 steel is one of my absolute favorites. It's for budgets. It's not my favorite steel of all time, but it's absolutely one of my favorite budget steels. But the design of this knife, I just really, there's something about it that really catches my eye. It has a great kind of utilitarian look, but it's still kind of classy and, I don't know, upscale or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but it has a je ne sais quoi, as the French would say. And I really like it a lot. And again, this is in a budget category. This knife, I believe when I purchased it, was $62, something like that, which is kind of expensive if you go by size. But if you go by, I think, material quality and build quality, it's right on point. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why. I mean, the lockup on this is like a bank vault. It is rock solid. It's got stonewash blade to it, which also is nice. It actually helps for the durability of D2 steel, because it's less likely to get pithing and pitting and stuff like that, which would lead to rust. And D2 is a semi-stainless steel. It absolutely can rust. So anything you can do to kind of slow that down is a good idea. With that being said, I can't go on and on about it. It's just I really like this knife a lot. It's got a fantastic design. I really like the size of it, because it's a knife that can just disappear. I mean, you can put this in a fifth pocket. You can put this in a shirt pocket. You can put it in a zipper in a backpack or something like that, and it would just absolutely just disappear. It's super easy. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I like smaller knives, is that it's really, really easy to carry a smaller knife. And if you're going to carry a smaller knife, why not carry the Mini Iridium by Kershaw? Yes, that's my radio voice. Anyway, so let's do some size comparisons while we got her out here. We got the Bel Air right there. The cousin of this knife. You can tell it's not a ton smaller. Here we actually have the full-size Iridium, which I just reviewed, which absolutely does dwarf this knife. It's funny. I didn't think these knives were that different in size, but apparently they are. So, and again, the accents, you can kind of see the difference in the accents on these, and why I think the Mini Iridium looks so much better. I mean, it had these copper highlights and the blue, and a much more subdued channel here in the color here on the lanyard hole. So I think this is for me personally, if I had to pick between these two, I'd take the Mini Iridium, just because I just think it looks better. It's a better looking knife. They feel about the same, but obviously one's much smaller. But anyway, I have gone off topic enough. So we will get rid of all the Kershaw cousins here, and we'll move on to, we got the Deca Hogue, a knife that I love a lot. A knife that I think is kind of underrated, and put it next to the one and only world's oldest Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Kind of give you an idea how big. I mean, this is a really small knife. You look at it compared to a P2, it's just dwarfed by a P2. And let's see. Let's go ahead and throw in my new Compadre, just because I like that knife, and anywhere I can throw it. And the Compadre, again, is the smaller version of the Padre, and I think, again, this is about the perfect size knife for ADC. This knife is ridiculously wonderful. Enough screen time for you. Oh, and it's also ridiculously sharp from the factory. But there you go. That's a great, it gave you an idea. Great. There's nothing great about that at all. It's one of my videos. But it'll give you a idea of the knives as far as size comparison goes. And that leads us to the end of our video and my favorite part, and hopefully some of y'all's favorite part, and that's testing factory sharpness, or in some cases just sharpness in general. And this knife actually feels sharper than its big brother, the Iridium. So let's see how we do here. All our paper warriors. Oh yeah. Okay, we're having some user error here. Let's give her another shot. Yeah. Well, there's a little rough spot in there. There might be a little rough spot that I may need to take out here in the future. But all in all, she's a cutter. She will get the job done without a doubt. Not too bad. I might do a little touch up there at the little ceramic stone and a little strop, and see if we can't get a little bit sharper than it is right now. But that's plenty sharp. This is definitely a fine working edge. It just go through cardboard like nothing, and opening Amazon packages and cutting the strings and whatever else you might use a small EDC for. This thing will do just fine. Just a great little knife. I'll throw the dimensions up somewhere if I remember. If I haven't done it already, I probably have, but I don't know. We'll see. And that's it. There you go. Kershaw Mini Iridium. Great little knife. Great price. For a budget knife, you're getting a whole lot of knife for under $65. The price does vary on it from time to time, so you might, a lot of times I'll take stuff and put it on hold in my, Amazon wish list or whatever and wait for the price to drop, and generally it wiggles around $5 or $6. But at just about any price that's currently being offered for it, it's definitely a big fat go for me. Thumbs up. 2 big chubby thumbs up. All right, folks, that is going to do it. Again, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I want to say thank you to all my viewers. If you're not subscribed, I'm not going to beg you to subscribe. That's totally up to you. I just hope that you're entertained. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope you come back and visit me. And thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.